is.
All right, guys, welcome back to another video. X Gen Alliance. I'm over here with my buddy Matt Porter.
What's up?
We are about to get into some real deep shit. We got PRL's package in here. Downpipe, front pipe combo. Full 3-inch. It's looking crazy. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it. Here's the downpipe. My favorite part of the whole job. PRL. This awesome product. It is definitely amazing. It's going on to Matt's SI. If you want to follow him on his social media, there he is. He's actually one of the admins of our group here in Bay Area, California, X Gen Alliance. We are going to get to work. I am going to cap and cover pretty much how to do the downpipe install. It's fairly easy. For some reason, I've seen a lot of people fuck up on this, and I don't understand how, because it's actually very, very easy. So we're going to go ahead and get it going here. We'll be playing some tunes, and let's go.
All right, I'm taking over since Chris is going to be doing most of the installing. Getting set up over here for the downpipe, front pipe combo on the car. Right over there.
Here it is. So we're getting ready for some of the tools so you guys can have an idea what tools we're going to need for this job. It's fairly simple. 14mm socket, long extension, 12mm wobbly wrench, and I'll show you what exactly that is so you can get the heat shield off the downpipe. Makes everything a whole lot easier. And 14mm for the bolts on top and bottom, and a lot of WD-40 and PP blaster. That way, first thing, most important thing of the whole entire job, get your liquid wrench, whatever you want to call it, PP blaster, WD-40. It all works. Make sure those bolts are lubricated because you can snap them. Second most important thing in the whole entire repair is beer, because no one can live without it. Ratchet extension, 14mm sockets, which pretty much gonna use for everything. I also have a impact gun, which it's right over there next to Matt. He's over there stuffing his face. 12mm wrench with the wobbly end, or back and forth, whatever you want to call it, same shit. And O2 sensor socket. We got it from Harbor Freight. Hit up your local Harbor Freight. They're the plug. First part, depending on what setup you have on your car, this car has a cold air intake from PRL, aka number 1. Want to remove that out the way, that way you can access the turbo and the turbo heat shield a lot easier. What we're doing. So you have the cold air intake. If you've removed this part already, now you're a lot easier. You have a lot easier access to get to the bolt. There's one right down there. And that's the one you're gonna need this tool for. And then you have 1 and 2 over here. And that'll take off the heat shield and access the turbo. That way you can get the downpipe removed.
And the good thing about James is he has little ass hands.
First bolt right there.
You got it on video?
This is why that wiggle wrench is necessary.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
It's kind of inaccessible. All right, second bolt coming out, and
It's right in front of the turbo. Top one's pretty simple. Again, make sure you don't need the wobbly wrench for this one, but comes in handy always.
okay.
All right, so once you pop those 3 bolts out, heat shield should come right off. There it is. It's kind of tricky to get it out of here. We're gonna just work your way around it. We're gonna just leave it there for right now. But there are the turbo bolts, the bolts that go to the turbo from the downpipe. There's one, well, it's 2 bolts and 2 nuts actually. And the back one over there, that's the toughest one. So yeah, let's get ready to have some fun. Before you take anything out, you lubricate the shit out of it. That's good. Be nice if you'd aim. One more right down there. That's the toughest one to get out.
That bottom one.
The bottom one. But I've already got the trick to it, and I'm gonna teach you guys.
Oh, there it is. That bottom one.
Yep, you see it? All right. Oh, when you're accessing the downpipe bolts, easiest way to do this, you can try it with your hands, but it's not really that easy. If you have air tools, awesome. If you don't, if you try to get it off, it's pretty hard. So leverage is the key. Best way I found out to get it done is your jack stick. If you have a jack, use it. It'll actually help you a whole lot for the install.
Scary.
So you essentially bring it out. So you get your ratchet onto the turbo, put your leverage tool on, and there you go. Snap that bitch on like that.
Good.
I don't understand how people can cross thread these or strip them. It's so simple. PB blaster and a pipe. All right, so that goes there. I'll just put them on here next to the downpipe. For the front side of the turbo, the bottom nut, it's a lot easier if you slide your wrench or ratchet, sorry, between your coolant hoses. Prop it right on there. Grab your gangster tool. Slide it all the way on your ratchet. But make sure, show them this. You want to make sure that that socket is on there, right? Because if not, you will be breaking something. Top bolt, closest to the engine.
Still freaky.
So you want to get a wobbly extension so you can kind of move the extension around and get it into that last bottom bolt, which is the hardest one. It is right back down there. That's the hardest one to get out. So easiest way to access it is from the back side, and you will get it.
There we go. I got it. I see it.
So now I need light. Here, light. Whenever you get your bolts out from the turbo, from the downpipe to the turbo, when they're going back in, you want to make sure you clean them up with your liquid wrench. That way they go in nice and easy. You don't want to strip anything, because then you're going to need a new turbo or go to the machine shop.
Good.
I always want to test your jack. Make sure it's going to hold up. I weigh 240 pounds, 6'4". So that's not going nowhere.
So a 3,000-pound Civic should be just
three. Believe it or not.
You recorded?
Yep.
So that's where the mounting, or not mounting, the
jack point.
Jack point is for the car. Lift it right there and you'll be good.
Is it on the center?
Not really that honest.
So we now got the car up, as you can see there. About to get under it and let off the splash shield in order to get access to the downpipe and front pipe.
I'm putting all of them over there, just so you know. Okay, I'll come back to you.
All right, so we got the base cover, whatever, splash shield shit off, and Chris just hit it with some PB blaster, and now we're getting the bottom bolts off. How many bottom bolts?
Four bolts for the downpipe. Actually, I think it's three. I think it's three, but there's like a bracket.
And that connects it to the front pipe, which is that flex part right there that you can see, that braided part, which is also being replaced. So we're doing 2 different installs tonight. Does the front pipe have bolts right there?
Right here, yeah.
Right where I'm flashing?
No, I think it's back there. I gotta double check, bro.
I don't know how we're gonna get that out.
As you can see, we let the downpipe off the front pipe. All the bolts are out. 1, 2, 3, and then we have these brackets that mount to the engine itself. This one goes to the oil pan. That one goes to the block. That one's let out. This one's out already as well. Sorry, it's actually right here. We're just letting the last one out. Pretty easy to see. Come off with your hands now. It's out. We got all of them. Here's our 3 nuts and 2 bolts. That's out. Downpipe is wiggling, as you can see. So is the front pipe. We're ready to go. Alrighty, front pipe's off the downpipe. Now next thing we want to do is just get the O2 sensor right off of there and get the turbo downpipe off. And then we're gonna figure out how to get. I've done plenty of downpipes, but first time I do a front pipe, so we'll figure that out in a second here.
All right, so Chris got his special O2 remover tool. Ah, I see.
See why it's open?
I see why it's open. Oh man, what was that? I just lost a wrench in there. I just literally lost a wrench. I can't.
That's it.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Now we just need to unplug the O2.
I'll let you do that.
Ow!
All right. So you got
this mixture. O2 is nice and clean. Mine was black when I took it out, but that's because I was an idiot and I was running a blow-off valve for a while. This is actually really good. How many miles does this car have?
It's almost like 7,000.
That's awesome. All right.
All right. Downpipe's out. Unfortunately for the front pipe, the whole
splash shield assembly has to come out.
Splash shield assembly has to come out, so we're taking that off right now. It's kind of hard to see, obviously, because there isn't a ton of light down here, but it's that whole... It's basically the whole plastic piece protector on the bottom of the car, and is mounted by about 13, 14 to 25 million different clips.
That's already accurate.
So, and an Allen key, or 2, or 5. So once we do that, we should have access to the rear of the front pipe, which should allow us to take it out. We're not 100% sure yet. We're learning as we go.
So we finally got that splash shield out of there. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 22 fucking screws in there. So doing the front pipe.
That gives us access to the front pipe. Alright, now that the rest of the splash guard is out, we're taking out the front pipe bolts, which I don't know how the fuck Chris is doing this right now. The angle looks ridiculous, but it looks like he's managing somehow. Good shit. Pulling the front pipe out right now.
Front pipe's out. What, about 45 minutes between getting splash shield and getting this thing out. This thing had a real tight fit, so it's gonna be really fun to get that front pipe in.
I've heard a couple people have had some fitment issues, but PRL has said that there shouldn't be any issues there. But woo! Look how big that is.
Jesus Christ. And compare that. Jesus
It's so much bigger.
I know.
It's like way bigger.
Alright.
Alright, new front pipe is in place. It's on the hangers. It's flanged up in the back. It's tightened up there. Hopefully this one doesn't rattle like my last one was. And now we got to get the downpipe bolted up over here and bolted up to the top. We'll get the O2 sensor plugged in, and then we'll get this fucking plastic shield back on the bottom of the car, which shouldn't be that painful, but we think it is. Looks sexy.
We're almost done, bro.
Woo!
I think we're gonna do it under 3 hours, right?
Yeah. We started at 7.
Alright.
So we got the front pipe and downpipe in. We're just bolting up the downpipe to the front pipe now. And then that's it. Then we're just gonna plug in the O2 sensor, start putting back the plastic tray on the bottom, get that all figured out. Right now we're just trying to get it all bolted up with the limited space that we have. Alright, intake's back in, downpipe's in place, front pipe's in place, everything's bolted, everything's tight, everything's together, nothing's moving, it's all fastened. Now we just have to get this plastic shield back in, then we can get the bottom tray back on the car. And then I think that's it, then I think we can start it up. Pretty close, finishing stretch.
Alright guys, so the install is all done. Only thing we left out was the splash shield. Matt's gonna bring it by to my dealership tomorrow to have it put in. It's kind of a pain to get it on the ground, so got that done. In a minute here, we're gonna start it up so we can hear that PRL downpipe front pipe catalyst combo. So in a minute, not a minute for you guys, probably like seconds.
Seconds for you guys.
We'll have it ready to go. We're just wrapping up final touches, uploading the new tune on the K-tuner with the disabled monitors and the two-step. So we'll get it started and go for a ride in just a minute now. Shout out to PRL for hooking us up. We are also sponsored by them, so send us some stickers and air fresheners.
Yeah.
PRL downpipe and front pipe was a success. All good, perfect fitment. I don't know why people talk shit about their fitment. It actually fits right in, no trouble. First start. Wow. That is pretty loud. All right, another cold start. Very loud. It's cold start. Here's in-car videos. Jesus.
Are you right?
Right, yeah. At the light, we're gonna two-step it. Because remember, mine is, hold on, one more time for the camera. Mine's at 30.
Want to have a camera?
We're all done for the night. Car's done. Matt's happy.
It's midnight.
Let's get it.